It's a pleasure to be here to join you guys. It's also a privilege, a very special privilege, because I believe that we are on a very important national assignment. Our country is faced with a number of challenges in terms of industrialization, in terms of promoting small and medium enterprises, in terms of creating creating employment for our large and growing populace. The other day I was looking at the rebased economy, and of the total GDP rebased of about 510 trillion naira, manufacturing accounted for 5.5 trillion. That's just about 6%. And it's not without efforts. I mean, going back to 1962 to date, we've had several plans. First national plan, second national plan, national rolling plan, structural adjustment program. Even the bank, BOI, was created as NIDB as a result of some of those plans in the past. So we've always had plans, very nice plans. From a distance, my view is that there are two things. One is that we haven't implemented those plans wholeheartedly. And secondly, different agencies of government have been implementing different aspects of the plan in a very uncoordinated manner. So I think for us to make progress, we need to implement better, and we also need to coordinate ourselves. So, and it's actually something that will go beyond Bank of Industry. Of course, Bank of Industry will, bring the financing perspective, but several arms of government will have to play a role in this. So it's going to be critical for us, how much we engage, how well we engage, with all the other agencies, our supervising ministry, Ministry of Trade and Finance, investment will play a huge role. The Ministry of Finance will play a major role. Ministry of Power, because power is a major burden, on entrepreneurs and SMEs in Nigeria. I was reading a report that says that Nigerian manufacturers have a 30% cost disadvantage compared to manufacturers in other African countries. So right from the blast of the whistle, you're already at a disadvantage. If we don't deal with that, it's going to be a much bigger, challenge for all of us going forward. So I'm looking forward to. I've come with an open mind, gentlemen. I know you guys are doing a lot of things. He just briefed me. Just over a 15 minutes period. We're still going to have some more discussions, but I want us to all keep an open mind. I think we need to take Bank of Industry from where it is to the next level. I think that's the only thing I can commit, to you guys, and I'm soliciting all your support. I can't do it alone. Nobody here can do it alone. No single agency can do it alone. What's important is we need to have collaboration. We need to have teamwork. We must support one another. So, gentlemen, I'm counting on your support, and the next few days and weeks and months will prove to be very decisive. So I'm looking forward to that, because for me it's a national assignment. National interest will be paramount in all my dealings and considerations. Any other interest will only be secondary. I do not think there's anybody in this room who does not have either a relative or distant relation who either is struggling with his business because of lack of funding or is even unemployed. So we all feel the problems. We feel the problems that Nigerians face. And we have this responsibility as executives of Bank of Industry to make a change, to make a difference. Our people have suffered long enough, and I think we need to do whatever we can, in our different capacities, to ensure that we deal with these issues. That is, in a nutshell, my vision. There's a lot more that we need to talk about later on, but just for the purpose of this brief introductory meeting, thank you so much, Wahid, for holding forth in the last couple of months. By the way, I like to be called by my first name. I'm not a very formal person, so like I was telling my colleagues when we met downstairs, please call me Rashid. I'm not, if you want to write a formal thing, fine, but if you are interacting, I like to just be called Rashid and not MD. I'm just Rashid. I am who I am, do you understand? So I was Rashid before this job, and by God's grace, my tenure has a limit, even though it's renewable, but at the end of the tenure, I'll still be Rashid. But what is important, and let me emphasize it, what is important is what difference can we make while we're here? That is what people will remember us by. So you came in, you left, this is what you achieved. That's what matters. And I count on everybody's support. Thank you.